Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I had to kind of think for a second, for a moment, for an hour. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was bank holiday. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday early evening show here on Cannon Fodder TV. We've got 4 parts of a whole. Some kind of news I should have caught up on. This isn't a Canon project. It was going to come up live yesterday, but Bank Holiday Monday, a national holiday, I had other things doing. So this is like a Canon, how can I say, a hybrid of a regular live show stroke Canon project with no contributors. I almost dabbed there. Nobody's sharing the screen with me. It's just me, myself, and I on this Tuesday early evening show here. We've got 4 parts of the whole. We're going to be recognizing a legendary player who passed away 21 years ago. I didn't get time to mention him, but we're going to mention him on today's show. There's also some comments from Kevin De Bruyne about his fellow teammate. Does he want him to stay? Does he want him to go? We're not sure. I don't know what's happening with that player there. And there's some bits and pieces kind of sandwiched in between that. Thierry Henry, man. What a hot topic, Thierry Henry. God. If you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next, say, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. A short, sharp Tuesday show on here, Cannon Fodder TV. Whoa, Nelly. Yes, indeed, we are here on another live show. It's Tuesday, not Monday. It's Tuesday. It's late, early after, early evening show here. 2 minutes off the hour, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. a local time. So, like it says there, it does say, actually says, it says subscribe. It says subscribe. And then it says in red, at Cannon Fodder TV. Cannon Fodder TV. So, subscribe. That's what you've got to do. Nothing more, nothing less. There's going to be a short, sharp show on this early evening show here. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Anyway, people, thank you for joining me on this show here. I think we're going to get into it. Do you think we should get into it? Let's get into it. What's the first one we're going to talk about? Yeah, let's talk about this gentleman here, this youngster over here. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Marcus Rashford. Well, Kevin Phillips doesn't think it's a bad idea if Arsenal sign Marcus Rashford as long as the price is right. Reports have linked the Man United striker will move to the Emirates this summer, like all the other strikers across the face of the earth, after his underwhelming campaign at Old Trafford. Now, there is a video coming up, I'll say next 2 hours. My thoughts, as well as Kevin Phillips' thoughts. Price is right. Until the price is right. That was a program, wasn't it? Well, listen. I think probably you guys know how I feel about Marcus Rashford. The youngster probably needs a new challenge, a new club, new beginnings. Listen out for the video. 2 hours time. 2 hours time. Looking at. I'm not going to tell you about it now, because if I tell you my thoughts in the video, you probably think, but there's no point in me watching the video. And of course, I want you to watch the video. I'm just going to let my mom and my sister watch the video. Yeah, everybody else can watch the video. Marcus Rashford, Kevin Phillips. Anyway, the second news, again, talking about strikers, man. Where is he? Jesus. Kevin De Bruyne hopes Gabriel Jesus stays at Man City after Arsenal transfer approach. Kevin De Bruyne says he hopes Gabriel Jesus stays at Man City following Arsenal's push to sign the Brazilian forward. The Gunners have already held talks with Jesus representative ahead of the summer transfer window, and it's understood that the 25-year-old is keen on joining the Arteta side in the summer transfer window. And you know what? We'll leave it at that. Because I've done another update. There's been another update in regards to Jesus, Gabriel Jesus. And again, I'm not going to talk about it now, because you'll probably think, well, if Alex is telling me now, I don't really need to listen to the video. So I ain't telling you anything more. You need to listen to the video. 3 hours time. So maybe roughly like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. You're probably thinking, oh, goodness, Alex, where's this going? Where is this going? Oh, God. Now for the main nugget, the main part of this early evening show over here. Thierry Henry has questioned another bold Mikel Arteta decision. And he's now criticised Arteta's handling of French defender William Saliba. You can see in the picture there. Arteta allowed Saliba to join Marseille on loan last summer. His third temporary move away from the club since 2017, arrival in 2019. Boy, how the time has flown. Now, the centre back is yet to make a single first team appearance for Arsenal and has not even been included in the match day squad. Saliba has shone at Marseille and has earned his first cap for the senior France team at the most recent international break. Now, Henry has questioned why Arteta has not given Saliba a single chance to prove himself at the first team level. They didn't even let him make a mistake. Thierry told Amazon. Oh my goodness, Amazon Prime. Oh God, he left before an error. He didn't have the chance to compete for his place. What is he doing here is extraordinary. He was rewarded with a selection for the French team. At the moment, he belongs to Arsenal. I don't know where he will end up. We have seen this, was a little difficult for him to express himself on the subject. What I know is that he could have been in the Arsenal group. I'm not Mikel Arteta, but I found it difficult for him. He's talking about Saliba, that is. Anyway, he responded well, and that's the most important thing. It is not the first time Henry has hit out at Arsenal and Arteta. Last October, remember? Last year? He claimed Arsenal had no plan B under the Spanish boss and questioned the direction of the club, or actually the team, was taken. In February, he said it would be a failure if the Gunners did not finish in the top four this season. That is despite Arteta having the youngest team in the Premier League. So what? Doesn't matter. Following Saliba's debut for France, Arteta insisted that the 21-year-old was fulfilling the targets the club had set him. Lie! Pure lies, man. He said he's our player. And he was really happy with the decision that he made because the exposure, minutes, responsibility, and growth at his age is something we could not guarantee him this season. Well, because you already signed Ben White, didn't you? It makes a lot of sense what is happening with him, and we are glad to see him the way he's improving. Saliba originally spoke of his love for Marseille and that he would be open to a move back after his loan spell. God, dearie me. Thierry Henry doesn't pull any punches, does it? He just takes it like it is, man. I think he can because he's a club legend and a record scorer for Arsenal. So Saliba ain't coming back to Arsenal, man. I'm sorry to break your hearts, but those of you who are like hoping and winging on a prayer that he comes back to Arsenal, he ain't coming back to Arsenal. He's not coming back to Arsenal. And now for the last segment, poignant reflection on this player, Rocky Rocastle. Yeah, goodness. 21 years, man, since his passing. Club legend. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. So I could probably talk about the story again, how my brother and I met David Rocastle and Michael Thomas, but I'm not going to bore you to death, but I'm going to say it again, forever in our memory, at least, David Rocastle, gone too soon. And I'll tell you what, we are the same age. We are the same age. If he were alive, we'll yeah, I think I'm probably a few months older than him, but we're the same age, David and myself. Anyway, so those are all the new segments coming running on Canon for the TV. We did do a poll. The last, I think, couple of polls have been linked to the last game. I know we did one about does Arsenal have to go out and buy, captain material in a Fernandinho. And listen, the voting has just been insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. God, you people are, my goodness. Thank you so very much for that. Thank you. We do really appreciate that. I spoke to my brother yesterday. Is he going for the job for I don't know, James Bond, the first black James Bond? I mean, I tuned into his watch long. He's wearing like the merch from Canon 40 TV. I think, oh yeah, nice one, bro. Hoodie and I thought, you know what, I need to listen to the game and do some more bits and pieces. I tuned to his watching on again. The guy has switched to the camera. When he put it back on again, it's like Superman. He's wearing a formal shirt. And at the end, he's wearing the formal blazer. I think, what's going on, man? Clark Ralph Kent. anyway, so yeah, the poll that we did, it was in regards to a man of the match, and you know the voting, we've got 907 votes. People, thank you so very much. We do really appreciate that. We've got 30 thumbs up and 2 comments. I have responded to those 2 comments there. So, man of the match against West Ham. On 5% is Martin Odegaard. On 8% is Gabriel. On 10% is El Neni. On 12% is Eddie Nketiah. And on a whopping 65% is Rob Holding. Well done, Rob. I've always rated you, man. Always rated you. The doubters. Many are doubters out there, but we've been steadfast in our admiration for Rob Holding. And I'm not being sarcastic. I do rate the guy. All right. I think we need to go into the live chat. There's been any comments? Let's have a look. Has there been any comments? Let's have a look. Let's have a butchers. Right. There's been only 1 comment, and that's from. Oops. Sorry. There's 2 comments. Oh wow. One from our headline moderator. I won't say so much headline, maybe our beeline moderator, Ashley D. Anyway, Scholastica, good to see you back. Says Saliba is an Arsenal player. If the club wants him back, he has no option then to come back. He ain't coming back to Arsenal, man. They're going to put him out or extend his loan. And before you know it, his contract would have come to an end. Not having played a senior game for Arsenal. That's what's going to happen, Scholastica. Yeah, by now, like Thierry said, he is an Arsenal player for now. But listen, I'm telling you, and from today, the 3rd of May, 2022, William Saliba is not coming back to Arsenal. They're going to put him out again to a different club or extend his loan period at Marseille. The guy is never going to come back to Arsenal. It's not going to happen. Anyway. Ashton says Cody Locks Holding. This is from a man who doesn't have any hair. This is from a man who does not have any hair. Alex. What are you doing, Alex, man? Oh, dear. You can tell I've had one of those days at work, man. This has been one of those days. Anyway. It's going to be a short show. Me thinks, me knows it, we're rocking it, me knows it. Let's just double check that we are live streaming, live and direct to Sphere, and we are. Okay, come on, guys. Any more comments in the live chat? If not, again, we just make it an even shorter show, which is okay. That's all right by me. No hard feelings. It's just, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts about the game. West Ham, we beat them 2-1, even though I said it was going to be a draw. I thought it was going to be a 2-2 draw. Let me know your thoughts about Thierry's comments about William Saliba. Saliba is not coming back to Arsenal, peeps. He's not coming back to Arsenal. They're going to extend his loan period, and actually, it could be William Saliba himself to say, I don't want to go back to Arsenal. I don't want to go back to Arsenal. I want to, stay a little bit longer, and actually, better still, make the loan period into a permanent deal. I mean, look at this guy, Pablo Mali, who got manhandled by Lukaku. The man has never forgotten that. He's had nightmares. He says, I want to stay out in Indonesia. I don't want to go back to Arsenal. And even Hector Bellerin as well. Benfica, I'm not coming back. I want to stay where I am. Where do you stand on Tavares? Well, when he got dropped, I said that was a disgusting decision from Mikel Arteta. You know these players, Mikel Arteta, because you brought those players, these young players. Lokonga, Ramsdale, Tavares, Tomiyasu, Ben White, at least half of them weren't supposed to be, weren't supposed to be playing all those games because they were brought in as, players for the future. And so Tierney gets injured again. Oh goodness, we've got a backup left back in Nuno Tavares, and then you drop him because he had a stinker. You got to play the player. I'm sorry, that's how he's going to learn. Now, I think I spoke about him yesterday. Nuno Tavares is not a left back. He's a wing back. Now, I don't know what you tell him at coaching when you're at London Coney. What do you tell him, Mikel Arteta? I understand young players, they just have a tunnel vision. I want to go for goal. I can't hit a cut. Where's the goal? Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. But he came with that reputation of not being really good at defending, but a good attacker. Play him to his strengths. His strengths are running, going forward, not defending. And he's probably not the best coach or the best manager to teach him the art of defending. So that's why I stand on Tavares. You've got to play him because you bought him as a backup to Kieran Tierney. Tierney's out. You've got to play Nuno Tavares. But play him as a wing back. He's not a left back. Tavares. Tunnel vision. I'm blinking. Oh my God. I can't see nobody. I can't hear nobody. Wait, sorry, Tavares. The match is over. Oh, right, okay. Don't get me. I love the guy. I love him. I mean, as a youngster, he is raw, but he's not going to learn on the training ground. He's going to learn on the pitch. That's where he's going to learn and earn his corn. Yeah, he's not going to learn it if you keep dropping him because he has a terrible game. You've got to play in most situations because he's a backup to Kieran Tierney. But Tierney's a left back. He's not a wing back. Tavares is a wing back, not a left back. Very, very raw. That's so unkind. So unkind, Ashley D. I'm going to put you on a timeout now. Put him on a timeout. Why extending the loan instead of selling? Sometimes people do things in a sneaky way, in a roundabout way, and that's what's happened with William Saliba. There's obviously something very, very strange going on between William Saliba and Mikel Arteta. Why? Because he's not played one senior game for the squad. Not one. I mean, he's played in the under 23s. He's probably had maybe 3 or 4 games with Arsenal, and he got shipped out. There's something a little bit awry about the situation. So the best thing they could do is say, all his excuses, you know what, he's a bit raw, he's probably not ready yet. Put him out on loan. Let's do that. Not once, not twice, but we'll put him out 3 times. Put him out on loan again 4 times. That is his Arsenal career done, dusted, and finished. One more year, one more season, he will no longer be an Arsenal player. Since 2019. 2019, he's not played one single. And the thing is, Thierry Henry says the same thing. The guy you didn't even let him make a mistake or an error. If we saw him play and he scored an own goal, if he got sent off, if he was fighting with the opposition, then we could probably say, actually, you know what? No, he needs to go out on loan. He's got to go out on loan. But the guy didn't even have an opportunity to make those mistakes. And even before Thierry Henry said that, I said it 2 seasons ago. The guy, He wasn't even tested in the fire. Much like, look at Tavares. A prime example, Nuno Tavares. We've seen what kind of player Nuno Tavares is. Is it down to the tactics? Is it down to the rawness? Is it down to the inexperience? Most likely. But we can see all the mistakes in all the colours. And now we have an opinion about Nuno Tavares. Look, Ashley says that he wants him out. But why could we not afford the same opportunities to William Saliba? Why could we not afford the same opportunities to William Saliba? Let William Saliba make all the mistakes. Let him do the mistimed headers and marauding forward, losing possession, and they score to the other end. Let William Saliba get a yellow or a red card. And then we can say, oh, right, okay. All right. The proof is in the pudding. We can see the guy needs to go out on loan. He wasn't given the opportunity, was he? Wasn't given the opportunity. So I'm sticking to my guns, pardon the pun. This guy, he's done wonders at Marseille, Olympique Marseille. How do I know? How do you know? Because he got called up to the international squad for France. That's the proof in the pudding. It's right there. Fact. Something is not right. Tavares should be sent out on a loan next season. I don't think that's going to happen unless we're going to go into the summer transfer window and buy another backup left back. Often, Alex, the key problem is the manager is continuing to see a player's strength and then for some unknown reason ask them to deliver skills that isn't in their abilities. Square pegs, round holes, or round holes and square pegs. Any thoughts on what's going on to happen to Reiss Nelson? Most likely, we're going to be selling Reiss Nelson. Because it's funny, someone said, oh, and don't forget we've got Reiss Nelson. And I thought, oh my goodness, yes, we've got Reiss Nelson. We have Reiss Nelson. Most likely we're going to sell him. Anyway. Let's go, Alex. So do we expect fourth place? Not for me. I'm still saying, well, we can't get, can we still reach eighth place? Can we still reach the dizzy heights of eighth place? A lot of teams fighting for their lives in our remaining games. 2. Young team with an experienced manager against Champions League level teams. Yikes. Lokonga has been worse than Tavares, but they are both in their first season. Give them a chance, much like William Saliba. That's what I'm saying. They've made mistakes. The games I've seen William Saliba, was it against Crystal Palace? I can't remember which game it was, but the pressure they were putting on him, and he gave up possession and they scored. I'm sure it was against Crystal Palace. Anyway, but we can see the inexperience of these players playing in the first team. But we haven't seen that with William Saliba. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Lokonga has been worse than Tavares, but they are both in their first season. Give them a chance. Why could we not give William Saliba a chance? That's all I'm saying. All this stuff about rushing them out on loan, something is awry. Something is not right. Oh, Colin, I'm not sure if you're still watching. You need to send a video, whether you sent it to myself or to my brother, because I haven't received any video. And if you're probably thinking, what's going on? Well, Colin Young, as well as Richard, were the winners on our competition. Not our competition, my brother's competition. And my brother sent gifts of the kits and other Arsenal merchandise. And yeah, Colin, my brother says he's not received any video. So the video is supposed to be about you presenting and opening the gift. We've not seen the video. Haven't seen the video. I think we have finished. Are we finished? I think we're finished. Hey guys, you probably would have been expecting one or two or maybe three people joining me on this Canon project stroke live show. Well, it is a live show anyway. But no, it was supposed to be yesterday, but yesterday was a bank holiday. And I had other more important pressing issues to deal with rather than doing a live show. So is it a Canon project? It is kind of. Well, it would have been a Canon project if I had like somebody next to me or down below. But anyway. Heard. Okay. Arteta has shown when he does not like players, he gets rid, does not try to fix it. I mean, this idea of having a strong number two that can relieve the strain, the pressure from the manager. There's so many facets, so many issues needs to be dealt with at Arsenal. Mikel Arteta needs a strong number, not a silent number two like C Bowl just sitting there. Arteta needs a strong number two. Like, oi, Arteta, you can't do that, man. You can't do that to the player. Oi, Arteta, we need to be doing this. Or you've got to be doing that. He needs a strong number two. But unfortunately, with Mikel Arteta, I can see in his character trait, he can't take orders from number two. Yeah. 8th place is not ours now. Minimum 7th place. Yes. I understand that. Thank you for that. I was never good at maths. Thank you for that, Tyrannosaurus. Methinks we have come to an end on this early evening show, stroke Canon projects, minus my contributors, my guests, but we got there in the end. A slight rant in regards to William Saliba, but Thierry Henry's right. Saliba was not even given a chance to make an error or mistake on the pitch. And just shipped out far away in France. Oh dear. What was this? Was that trait and not like Wenger stubborn? Yeah. But I'm not about to compare Arsene Wenger to Mikel Arteta. No. In your words. Good rant on Saliba. You are spot on. Yeah, it's like you can't keep your children wrapped up in cotton wool. They have to learn to make mistakes, and that's how we learn. That's how we learn, by making errors and learning from the mistakes and errors that we make. But the guy he hasn't even made an error in the first team because he's never played in the first team. And we look at Tavares and we're saying, oh my goodness, look at him. He can't defend. Marauding forwards. His final shot skyrocks. The pass is terrible. Okay, so we can see that. Lokonga, oh my God, look at the experience. Diddy Daddy's on the ball too much. Gets dispossessed so easily. A little bit too slight, needs to build up, his muscle core. So we've seen that in the first team, but we haven't seen that with William Saliba in the first team because he's never been given the opportunity to play in the first team. And that's what I'm saying. It's just, for me, it's just very mystical. And the only person that will know, or the only people that will know what's going on is Mikel Arteta. Because I don't know what's going on. All we are able to do is make assumptions. Oh, he's got problems with French players, French-speaking players. Oh, because look at Nico Pepe. Oh, he's got problems with Unai Emery signings. Look at all the players he's got rid of because they've been Unai Emery signings. We're making assumptions because we don't have the hard facts. Because Mikel Arteta hasn't actually come out and tell us the truth, has he? But the fact remains, this is fact, that William Saliba has never played in the first team. William Saliba has been loaned now 3 times. William Saliba has never played in the first team and made a mistake. Anyway, let me wrap up this one very, very quickly. Lokonga hasn't been as bad as Tavares. Lokonga makes mistakes that are fixable and that he can learn from, and they are rare. But Tavares makes simple technical mistakes, and there are quite a lot of them. There are. And that's what happens when you play a young player. You know, and as well, you look at Tavares, he has lost his confidence. His confidence is shot. But he has to play because he's the backup to Kieran Tierney. A proper manager is our best summer winner. Imagine Diego Simeone with this squad. Going to be the last one, people. Arteta shouldn't be wrapped up. But he has been in a toxic side. He'd have been relieved of his duties. Come on, guys! I want to end the show. Silva lost his mother and possibly his head. Who knows? But he has every right to be emotional. Arsenal have treated him badly, and these are all facts. These are all facts. Apart from the first part there, you know, possibly lost his head. We don't know that. We don't know. But the facts, you know, my mentor would say, literally, whenever you come across a crisis, take out the emotion and just stick to the facts. You can't say, oh, I felt like this or I was like that. Stick to the facts. And the facts are the youngster has never played in the first team. The facts are he's been loaned out 3 times. The facts are he's never been allowed to make a mistake, various mistakes in the first team because he's never played in the first team. Alex, you have to say that Lokonga has improved. He has. He has. He has. I'm not doubting that. What's your thoughts on Arteta when he was Arsenal captain? A good leader, an average leader. Not a good leader, an average leader. And he was an average player. And when we got him from Everton, his legs had gone. His legs are gone. Unai was 5th in all his last full season. Don't get me started, Coleman. Don't get me started. People, we are finished on this Canon project. Anyway, for those of you who tuned in, thank you so very much for that. Make sure you tune in later on this evening, but you've got to subscribe. There are 2 videos coming up. Updates on Gabriel Jesus, and Marcus Rashford. I would take Marcus Rashford at Arsenal. I would take him. New beginnings. And you can see he needs a new beginning. He needs a new club. But that's just me. I don't know about you. Anyway, people, I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the remnants of your day, your evening, your afternoon, your night, or whatever it is. I shall see you tomorrow, a little bit earlier. Thank goodness for that. On our channel. Our channel, Cannon Fodder. Cannon Fodder. The channel for Arsenal fans all over this world and this place.